to divine a message about the mirrored soul. Eros Gamos, the sacred marriage of the masculine and feminine frequencies, energies, polarities that live within us as multi-dimensional beings, right? So let's tap into some energy here. I want to understand more than anything, more than anything in this moment, what the collective is feeling, what it is that has not been expressed. I have been told that I need to get this message out on this exact day, in this exact time. I'm literally not even ready for this message. I just finished some other readings. Okay, in the sense of my table isn't prepared, but my mind is. What decks will we be using today, Spirit, as we allow any earth angels and chosen ones to gather who feel chosen and guided to visit this message in this now time? May their energy align. May the energy of the message resonate and confirm the journey, their viewing, their dedication. Alrighty now. This is a message for the divine union. And if you have found this container, it is not by accident. This is a container for earth angels. This is a container for our chosen ones. This is a container for those who are seeking and finding the truest and deepest, most soul core frequency of their lifetime in the now. Welcome in. I am Ishani. Let's get started. All right, Spirit, where would you like me to start? Those of you who are aligning here because there has already been a marriage internally within you. You, my love, have not only come to a realization that there was a healing that was necessary and an annihilation of the self, if not recognized, right? But you came into this space of not only understanding that you needed to heal, but choosing to heal through many multitudes as well as the self. Okay? You are a healer. You're an earth angel. You may possess shaman characteristics and or energies. Consider yourself a shaman, an herbalistic healer, an energetic healer, whatever guides you this lifetime, right? So with that, I'm going to grab a few decks here. I am looking for my shaman deck. Okay. And I'll also be pulling from the Isis Oracle. So Eros Gamos, which I have a deck. I guess I'll be using that today, right? Thank you, Spirit. Is the sacred marriage, the yin and yang that happens internally. So this is within you on a metaphysical transmutation level that becomes the physical, right? This is, it can be seen, the proof of what you've done, the proof of who you've become. It is noticeable in the way you talk, the way you live, the way you breathe, the things you eat. You are the walking embodiment of everything that you have wanted to become this lifetime. And isn't it sweet, right? It has to taste so juicy to finally reach these beautiful, beautiful peaks and precipices of your healing era. So what happens then? What happens then is your most divine love, even if that's just yourself at your highest level of being in whatever state and aspect that is magical for you, right? Because we're all living in our own universe. I can't say for you what makes you, what breaks you, why you do any of the things that you do. Very interesting. I don't see my shaman there. Let's see here. So, with the marrying of the self comes the 3D physical marrying of the other counterpart, the mirrored soul, who's also worked through those particular aspects of their self. Okay? They've done the healing. They, just like you, recognized their traumas. They recognized that they needed healing. They recognized that there were missing frequencies, so to speak. So if you're masculine, there may have been feminine frequencies or energies that you had yet to embody, intuitive, using your intuitive and more high spirited and spiritual nature. What else is here, Spirit? Your domestication skills. Okay. Our Sacred Rebels deck is speaking out, and the Isis deck for sure. I surely am taking it as a sign that we will not be using that deck. If it does appear, because I do not move them, but I did move some things on it, then I will move accordingly. So yes, the mirrored soul arrives when you arrive. To you, they arrive to them, and you arrive to one another. And that is the energy that I'm going to be tapping into today. I want to know who you are. I want to know your experiences. I want to know, once you connect, how much of a catalyst you both are being to one another in this now moment. I'm seeing 122. That may be a significant number to you. I do have my Hermos Gamos deck. It has been calling out, and we'll be diving into that. Okay. Let me take one more deep little look. And here it is, the Shining Stream, my shaman deck. It just was like, look one more time. Okay, let's get into it. So we're going to definitely be getting some of all frequencies here, divine masculine and feminine, obviously, polar energy, yin and yang. I'm expecting to see a lot of mirrored energy. How would you like me to begin? I have two different forms of tarot. One is erotic, one is traditional, Rider Waite. Let me go through these because this particular deck has some mix-ups and I couldn't use last time and forgot to fix it. So yes, this particular deck, the Manara deck, is very spicy, and most of the images are not able to be shown on here. They can be considered suggestive or pornography to a sense, as if a child were to like get under videos, unfortunately, and see things. So I try to keep this not for kids and generally toward 18 and plus. Always try to put that in my captions just to be safe. That's the first thing you see. Alrighty. Thank you for your patience. So yes, you're this beautiful shaman or shamanista. And not only that, but you're an earth angel and you're chosen. So yeah, there's a lot that is to be revealed here. So it's like with that, you're being in like 3 different levels of multidimensionality. You're wanting something that understands that, which means that that particular person that comes in or is coming in as your counterpart or now sends in as your counterpart has to be just as transformative, like the chameleon, the trend, you know, how they, an octopus, how they can just take on and be adaptive to many different, you know, layers of you. Okay, many different layers of you. So let's get these cards out here. We'll get this here. And yeah, so very excited to tap into this energy. Thank you for aligning the spirit guide, ancestors, highest selves, and also the polaric and delicious energies of divine masculine and feminine, God and goddess. Come into this oracle message so that we can understand the full understanding of Hermos Gamos together as a collective and able to discern what is coming in this fiery eclipse season. Alrighty. Tell me about this mirrored soul connection. And I also want to know about the shamanistic nature of this shared journey of the mirrored soul. Because I am getting these, this has already connected. Whether you're actually in something, excuse me, those feeling, if you're actually in something or choosing to be in something soon. All right. So we'll go here, please over. And we'll be reusing the upright. Let's get some shaman cards. Into some understandings about the shaman energy of this multi-dimensional dynamic. Okay, I'm seeing the 6 of air here, Aquarius energy. All right. Understanding of the womb here. There's a deep intellectual knowledge of the womb here. Understanding that the womb placed every single one of us here. Every single soul being here. Understanding that the womb has a blueprint, that it has a multi-purpose function, metaphysical, spiritual, physical, emotional, manifestorial purpose. Okay? This is high-level womb knowledge. Whether you are a man who has been taught about the womb and how divine and sublime it is, or if you are divine feminine and you have come into the knowledge of womb. Number 6 stands out here. Okay? I'm seeing the feminine here, who may be wearing glasses. Okay? Very tall. I'm getting 5'9". Okay? The 3 of Earth is here. All right. Into any energies from our shaman back here. The 3 of Earth is here, signifying a polaric but highly energetic. sexual appetite. Okay, we have the Three of Earth here, where it's showing a couple who has two different sides. I'm seeing like the honorable, the peace, the tranquility that you bring together when the clothes are on and compassion is on the table. But then I'm also seeing your more deliciously primal nature here, where divine feminine with this beautiful, luscious hair and beautiful, supple body loves to receive pleasure from you in so many different ways, divine masculine. I'm seeing a lot of hair pulling. A lot of desires being met in and out of the bedroom. This is sexy. This is balance. All right. We'll wait for a message from this deck, or I'll pull some. Okay. I'm also seeing the magician at play here. I am seeing the magician at play here. And for me, this is signifying using all tools in the toolbox. The mind, the money to buy tools, the mouth, your passion to transmute your American bedroom into this cosmic thrust on the clouds. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here. Cosmic thrusting. After all of the tools have been used at their finest and placed into possible disposable manners due to how they were used. And then I'm seeing the King of Water here, very emotional. Seeing Scorpio energy, could also be Cancer. Could also be Pisces. King of Water, this masculine. That's what you say to yourself when you have those flashbacks, baby. You're like, my God, no one makes me wetter than this man. Even his voice in my ear, on my phone, next to me on my phone, from, wherever. It brings in vibrational energy. Tell me about this Hermos Gamos energy here. It brings it in. It brings it in. King of Water. All right. Let's focus here. Maybe for Hermos Gamos. Astral insertion. How many more? This to me sounds like a 5D bump in the hay. Meeting each other in the 5D and making love even there. I mean, my God, do you get enough of each other? You're like 3D, we're making love. 5D, we're making love. Even when we're just looking into each other's eyes, we're making love. Like, y'all are sensual. Very, very in tune with the senses, okay? Dream walkers. The dream walkers embrace, okay? The dream walkers embrace, we can imagine it's this beautiful sex position where you are lying on your stomach, flat, at peace, ready for divine insertion of your partner, and definitely, most definitely, your partner coming up behind you in the exact same position, lying onto your back, resting gently onto your body as they lay, and inserting you as you lay in a position as if you're a dream. And they thrust gently and softly into just these beautiful, passionate, soft swells. Okay. What else do you have for us here? Seeing a few positions, a lot of positions. I saw priestess on top. Which means, you know, you may really enjoy writing, and divine masculine may really enjoy writing you. Tantric vibrations here, okay? These are just enjoying your partner without even touching them below the belt, okay? Exploring each other with the mind deeply, exploring each other with the senses deeply. I'm seeing bringing in feathers. I'm seeing bringing in ice, okay? I'm seeing strawberries covered in chocolate, okay? So y'all might like to bring food to the bedroom, you know? And other like eating aphrodisiac fruits before you make love to just like heighten the frequency, right? That flew out. Serpent's prayer. Another delicious position. But mostly here, what I want you to take away from Serpent's prayer is gliding effortlessly like a slithering snake up and down and around inside your partner. Okay? As there becomes to be a sacred code release. Okay? This is when you all climax and release your codes into one another. This is very deep, very mirror, very sacred. Yes, I will get into some juicier messages, Spirit. I'll put those on next. Let me get some more information. On the divine union, divine masculine and feminine as well. What energies and frequencies are lying here? Okay, seeing the Ten of Cups. And high emotional IQ, alignment, divine love, happiness. What this reading, this message, this transmission is all about. A blissful relationship. Two becoming three. Creating a family. Emotional stability. Okay. Joy within the home. Deep fulfillment. Alignment. Harmonic frequencies here, okay? So all that deep love making and all that releasing of the codes created this beautiful bundle of joy, this beautiful harmony, okay? The Ten of Cups is here with rainbows. I'm seeing a rainbow here. Seeing Pisces. Mars energy, passion, action, okay? What a beautiful family. You are growing, becoming. Any additional messages from the tarot back here? In one brief moment. My device is about to die. Thank you. Ascensions. Alright. You're a little hot, a little cold. Celebrations, friendships, collaborations, and binding the collective cups. In the Seven of Swords here, very strategic. Something strategic here happening. The Seven of Swords, various energy. Something hidden. You're getting a tinge of low energy here. Something more. The Knight of Swords. That's why the Seven of Swords. This is the ambitious love where it's reciprocal. Everything is reciprocal. Okay? It's also success driven. You both may have a tendency of a perfectionist nature, but it's more so like wanting to reach the journey that you both set as a mutual destination. Okay, clarifying the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Fire, 7 here. Seeing a lot of love making, role playing, face writing. Accepting and just pleasure happening, okay, in different stages of your relations. Once again, information on the high intellect of this couple with the Knight of Swords. Okay. Justice is here, balance. Okay, that's the polar balance. Libra coming in to keep things light as a feather for you both, right? You almost be a bit connected to Egyptology, like the study of satanic things. To pull one of the Isis oracle card. This is what tell me more about this marriage ceremony. What is shared between this union? What is being shared internally, externally, between the union cards? Turn to the players. Ooh, y'all drive to that. No, I'm kidding. But I will look at this card in a deeper manner of choosing not to drive another up like I do well. Okay. Choosing not to drive another up. You all have conscious sex. Okay. Drifter want to come out, experience and as it comes. Number 5 is significant here, and 16 is number 14. I of the needle. Okay. Intentionality. I love that this becomes the intention and the focus here through your 8 of Swords. With the eye of the needle here and the number 18. So that's 17. I recently had a conversation about what turned out to be the phrase or proverb or however you put it. That it's easier for okay. I believe it's easier for basically like a rich man to get through. It's easier for a camel to get through the avenue than it is for a rich man to attain heaven with their earthly desires. Okay? So it reminds me of that. I don't feel like there's a deep desire for the earth realm and materialistic things here, but this does bring up a deep intentionality of like a focused mindset of like you want to be that camel going through the eye of the needle and not the actual rich person who is filled with material, so much material, I'm just going to connected to Will-o' the wisp, treasures hidden in the shadow. Okay, so speaking of that esoteric energy, what happened to a message for Isis? Okay, so treasures hidden in the shadow. Tell me about this. And you know what I'm getting is like every day y'all discover something new about each other. Treasure hidden in the shadows, and even when y'all are going through certain healing processes with each other, because this is a high level of maturity that I'm sensing here, that you will allow your partner to go through that, sense what they need to sense, and be willing to be in the process of becoming out, becoming and coming out stronger. Very mature. Okay, and also I wanted to share about the treasure sharing in the child because like when we dare to dive deep, which is what you both have done, gone deep within the self to actualize, to heal, to transform, transcend, evolve, repattern, all of these things. And your shadows then become your strengths, right? You know how to work with them, you're no longer triggered by those same triggers, okay? So there was treasure hidden in going within. There was treasure hidden within choosing to be that fearless, multiracial being and take the process of the healer, take the process of the shaman, take the process of the high self. All right, what do you have in this? That's 2 cards here. Key of life, spinning the arm, the key of life. And then we have serpent of fire, priestess of the serpent sister. So this is very juicy. Let's see, one more card wants to come out. We know what we do. Okay, going to it. I'll keep it short. Key of life. Picture 84, the number 12 may be significant here. You'll be born on the 12th. All right. The key of life is the mysterious Ankh, the looped cross held in the hands of Isis. This mystery is opening to you now. The Ankh portends new life being born through you now. It could be in a creative sense or in a physical sense, in terms of health or even a child that wishes to be born. I don't think we're speaking of the child in the Ten of Cups here. Um, or a new project that needs to be created in service to humanity. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bring you more into wholeness and fulfillment and let it happen. So there are keys of life being found between you and this beautiful lover of yours, okay? The keys of life are being found. This is a deep, 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 I mean, sexual, telepathic, um, there's a high emotional intelligence, and just IQ, like period, just intelligent being, period. Heart intelligence, sensory intelligence, a whole bunch of intelligences, okay? So if there's anything else up there. The Ankh says that life will prevail and your creation will come to pass. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are going in the right direction. You have spiritual support from the unseen world. And we were just talking about transitioning in the shadow. The unseen world is considered the shadow. Okay, I next will be Serpent of Fire. 152, number 8. And here. Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood and queen of the serpent of fire, which is crazy because we're in not only the annual solar eclipse, we're also in, which is the ring of fire, seen in Antarctica, at least one other location. And then also we're in the Chinese New Year of the fire horse. So the serpent of fire phenomenon is so fitting for this particular season in this moment. The circle of fire guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you're growing and are more capable than you've been previously. Do not assess your current abilities based on your past standards as they no longer apply to you. You're stronger and more powerful now than you've been before. You need to learn afresh what you're capable of, and Isis helps you now. Okay? So, divine feminine. And even the blind asking you may feel compelled to call on the spirit of Isis to assist with any additional things that need to be seared in your current reality. Okay? Any additional steps here. Flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. Let me tell you now, it's easy as this card. So it speaks for itself. You're in a divine aligned moment for your most creative processes and projects to come through and just shine so bright like a diamond as you embrace who you are as this beautiful multi-dimensional being on this beautiful shared mission. The flower of life is here. This is so deep. And if you've been learning about, I'm here in Genesis, the beginning. You know, we just say revelations, I say anyway, because in the end, all things are revealed, right? In the end, we come to find that all things have indefinitely been revealed. Okay? We will get about two or three messages from the sacred rebels that big vitamin D. He is well endowed. Your divine masculine may be the biggest package you have ever known. There is a deep veneration to the yoni in this union where there are very beautiful, I would say, practices and rituals around the money. Okay? You shall definitely be placed where places could be yoni things, mantras and chants to the yoni, yoni mirror reflecting, physically and metaphysically, all types of beautiful things happening. And then we have fuck me like you mean it. Okay, okay. Somebody is getting fucked like you mean it. Every position that ecstasy. This is pure bliss happening here. Pure BLISS. Virgo energy and people. Freaky deaky. A lady in the streets with a freak in the sheets. Virgo. You right the fuck out of me. We in another round. I mean, I just see the right masculine laid back with his eyes closed on reaching, taken into so many different dimensions, layers, spiralizing and becoming exactly who the fuck you want to be while you fuck the shit out of him. And the fuck doesn't have to mean that you're like going rough or hungry. Like, you can somebody else fuck the shit out of him slowly. When I say that way in vulgarity, I mean like blissfully and then the most highest frequency of that becoming to turn of your but today's fuck. Okay, Virgo keeping it juicy. I'm saying you rising. All of your juices should be dripping down. The flowers, where like a part of sitting, or basically you get to this side, it's just like, damn, you got it. You would. Stardust chemicalized into liquidy lipstick. So that means that you are climaxing. We are the stardust. And chemicalized it becomes a liquid mixture as your throat is being. And on the bottom of the deck, free love. Tapping out, shining your both of you. Thank you for your love, your views, and your business. Like, share, subscribe if you're able to check out the views.